right, we're back on the TJ and Andy show, and we've got CJ at the board. He is getting funky to the Back in Black.
I am, man. Morgan Freeman likes this type stuff.
Not Morgan Fox. All right. Well, we're having some fun in the snow here. It's actually starting to accumulate on TJ's truck.
I'm going to run downstairs and do a snow angel. I'll be right back.
You might get concrete burn if you do that, dude. Not that deep. Anyway, all right, we have on the line Susan Channell, hairstylist in Dallas. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. Thanks for getting up so early to talk to us about hair, considering I'm bald. That might be kind of a weird request. Yeah, I know.
I'm actually feeding my children popsicles right now at 7:45 in the morning just to keep them quiet.
Do they know it's snowing in Memphis?
To let you know.
Yeah, do they know it's snowing in Memphis?
No.
Is it snowing there?
Probably. No, God, no. It was like 70 degrees yesterday. And now it's like probably like 55.
Do you live like in...
No snow for Texas.
Do you live in Dallas, Irving, Los Colinas, Fort Worth?
Actually, I live in Keller. It's right outside Fort Worth. So I'm closer to Fort Worth than Dallas.
Yeah.
Well, good.
I used to go there a lot, and I like it down there in Texas. And I learned all my little areas.
Oh, I love it here.
Yeah.
Moved here from Baltimore. Huge change. Huge change.
So it's probably snowing in Baltimore right now, and you're missing it.
Actually, it's not. It hadn't snowed there all winter, pretty much.
So
like
she does weather hair.
Weather hair.
We have the weather mare.
Weather mare we all share, and the weather hair we all share.
Memphis has got more snow than anybody.
Well, you've yeah. How weird is that? Sorry, I just about dropped coffee all over my lap. You couldn't know that because this is radio. But anyway, so you mentioned Baltimore.
Yes.
And in doing a little show prep, you mentioned that you did some hair for some of the Baltimore Ravens. What was that about?
Actually, it was only one of the actual Ravens, Mike McCrary and his beautiful wife. I did both male and female coaches for the Baltimore Ravens
they're
cheerleaders.
Still Ravens.
And exactly, and the previous owners, the Modells.
Oh, cool.
Dave and Michelle Modell. So not exactly the Ravens football players, just one of them.
Makes for a good
story. And then I went on maternity leave, and he never came back. So never saw him again.
So are you a Ravens fan?
I'm a huge Ravens fan, and don't even get me started on that game.
What game are you talking about?
I'm like
Patriots?
Sick to my stomach. Yes. We had it.
Hey, I'm a Saints fan. I know the feeling.
Now, the Ravens and the Saints, that's how it should have been.
Yeah, I agree.
That would have been a good game.
That would have been an awesome game. Very awesome game. But hey, what I wanted to, there's a couple of specific things I wanted to talk to you about. You're a Germantown native. I told TJ earlier that we knew each other in high school, and so I know you know the area pretty well, and you know how the weather is. Some days, like you said, it's like it is in Dallas. It was 70 degrees here probably, I don't know, earlier in the week, and then now the high is going to be like in 35 if we're lucky. So what kind of impact does that have on people's hair?
What, weather changes?
Yeah. I remember when I had hair.
Either a lot of hairspray or none.
Really?
Pretty much. I mean, if it's like wet out and you don't want a lot of hairspray in your hair. I mean, really, women don't care. They want their hair the way they want their hair. The guys are more particular about their hair than women are, believe it or not. They're way more high maintenance. So them, it's like they want their hair cut a certain way so when they wear their winter hat, it doesn't get messed up when they take it off. I mean, ridiculous.
TJ's real particular about his hair.
I'm very particular. I'm proud of my hair. I like it. I have to get it thinned out.
Men are more high maintenance.
Yeah. I like...
now, Andy, you have it. You have it good. You have no worries.
See, no, I get so aggravated when people tell me I have it easy because I'm bald.
But you're bald because you shave your head.
I know.
Why do you do that?
That's my choice.
It looks kind of cool when it's stubbly and you got your beard thing going on. You got like a cool hat. Yeah.
Well, the thing that gets me is, I have to shave my head to keep it smooth every, I don't know, 2 days.
But why do you do that?
Why do I do what?
Why don't you just buzz it? It looks cool buzzed. My head, I've got a big watermelon head. I can't buzz it. I did it one time.
No, the buzzed part, we were just talking about wine. This is a different person.
No.
You look like an actor.
Yeah, exactly. It looks cool now.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not.
You look cool now.
Well, last Saturday he shaved it and we kept sneezing because the sun was coming through the window.
Sorry, I didn't mean. Well, but the thing is, it's like every couple days I have to shave, and I don't get to go to the salon or sports clips where you have the nice looking girl cut your hair, lean you back in the chair, shampoo it, and then they cut your hair and you watch sports. I don't get to do that.
I like that green.
Well, the key to that is don't do it yourself. Don't shave it yourself every 2 days. Why don't you go to a salon and have someone else do it for you?
But then
it's expensive.
Yeah.
Hey, I just solved your problem.
I would still have to do that every 2 days.
Well, then that's every 2 days you get to go to a salon. Or maybe let it grow out for maybe, say, a whole week and then go.
Like it is right now. But anyway, so what about that? Because, I've heard different things about keeping a scalp conditioned. What are some good things you can do for that? Because there's sometimes I'll shave and then it'll like really be dried out. And I'm sure it has something to do with either the shaving cream I use or maybe the weather condition.
Are you using like an aloe-based shaving cream, or are you using like the hard, cheap stuff?
I'm using what's ever in the shower.
He likes the hard, cheap.
It's not the same. I mean, I've used hair conditioner before. I've used soap.
Hair conditioner not going to do anything for your scalp, just for your hair. So what you either need to do is use a really good, like a woman's leg shaving cream for your head, or just use a body lotion.
So like something like skin.
Because the top of your head is skin, period. So if it's getting dried out, you're going to use some lotion.
Right. And the thing that stinks about it, though, is when you nick yourself, everyone knows about it. You've got the big scab on the middle of your head.
Do you put a Band-Aid on it?
No, I don't do that.
Oh, good.
I just put wet toilet paper on it and hope I remember to remove it after it dries.
Just no Band-Aids, and I think you'll be good. Or one of your famous hats. There you go.
Well, I'm sure TJ has a question for you.
My girlfriend will not let me wear hats because they just don't work with my head. So.
Because you have a watermelon head?
I have a watermelon head. Yeah.
That sucks.
But I do. All right.
Thanks for the sympathy for him.
So the hair products for men, there's so many more things out there for guys because I've always done like mousse back in the 80s and a little gel in the 90s. And now I do like the little paste that comes in, like the little hand, you warm it up between your hands. You know what I'm talking about? Like Bumble and Bumble type products. Yeah. What's your favorite
Bumble and Bumble, Sumo Tech.
Yeah, Sumo Tech. And there's also a Sumo Wax, if we're going to get into specifics. Yeah, and it's kind of gummy. I know all my hair products. But what do you because it always looks better when you go get your hair done and then when you do it yourself. I mean, mine always looks the same, but why is that? Whenever y'all do it in your when you get the girl standing or the lady standing behind you and then they do your hair and then they sometimes they heat it up with a little blow dryer and then they warm it together and then they put it in your hair. They put it more equally maybe because mine will do little clumps. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Well, what you do is a lot of guys like stick their hand in there, take a big huge clump of it out, but you just use a little bit at a time. Like literally a pea size, warm it up between your hands. You don't have to use the blow dryer and all that stuff.
Yeah.
The Sumo Wax.
You do the Mr. Miyagi,
you don't have to do that.
Right?
Yeah. And plus, like when you're doing your own hair in the morning, you're already stuck in your habit of how you're going to do your hair. When you go into a salon, like the girl already has an idea of how she wants your hair to look, so she does it her way. So you just kind of have to break your own bad habits.
And I get my hair cut like
pay attention to what the girl's doing.
I get it cut like every 2 weeks because I have cowlicks and stuff like that, and then they'll do those thin-end shears on part of it because on like the sides it'll get kind of thick. I don't know. I guess I've always kept it kind of neat and tidy, and I try to let it grow, but my hair doesn't grow out. It grows weird, and it gets like a big bowl or something.
So the cow licks your hair, then you slaughter it and serve it up at your meat market.
Exactly.
Nice.
So do you have any suggestions for me in my cowlicks? Because it seems like if I keep it shorter, then it helps.
Now, where exactly are your cowlicks?
I have one in the back. My son, my dad, my grandpa.
Not on his back.
We all have them. Yeah, I have a cowlick, and the hair in the middle of my back has a cowlick, and it kind of looks like a shark fin when I swim through the water. So I just gel it up usually.
You either want, okay, the key to a cowlick is to grow that hair out.
Oh, that's...
I've heard that, but then again, I've done that, and then my hair...
I'm trying to stay professional.
Yeah. One time when I was a kid or a teenager, you know you are when you're a teenager, you're kind of embarrassed all the time anyway, and I cut it all the way to my head with the scissors, and that didn't seem to help out at all.
Well, CJ's here, and he's got his hair's in between mine and TJ's. His isn't quite as long.
Cowlick and some hair. It's ugly. When it grows out like this, it's just, I don't know. I'm missing hair in like one spot. I don't know what that is.
Is that long? It's called you're getting older and you're going bald. That's what that's called.
Chick turn off. That's what it is.
Yeah, no, y'all can't do comb overs. Like if Andy wanted to have that. Yeah.
No.
No.
I need the
Let me
Donald
just
Trump
get it out
going
there right
on.
now. No comb overs.
Do you have any clients that have comb overs? I mean, come on, this is in Memphis, really.
I've had a couple, yes, and I am always honest, and I tell them it looks like crap, and they don't listen to me because they're so paranoid, but what they don't understand is it looks so much better if you just shave it off.
What about something
Go with what you got.
like the
Go with what you got.
the hair replacement things like Hair Club? I know they're not the only ones that do that, but I mean, I've seen some of those systems that look really good, and I've seen some that look really,
Now, like the 80s, like Hair Club type for men, like the hair implants that look like doll hair, no. Those are bad.
What about the
Hair
spray
Club
can?
for men these days, they take like the little hairs from the very back of your neck, and they surgically re-implant them where you're bald, and it looks completely natural. It's crazy. I mean, it's real hair. It grows. You can wash it. You can color it. Whatever.
Is there any special? Oh, so there's not really any special treatment that you have to do for that?
No, what, like Hair Club for men?
No. Like what you're talking about, where it's surgically taken care of.
No, no.
What are
no
your
treatment.
thoughts?
That's like a surgery.
What are your thoughts on Rogaine?
Actually, let me just tell you that Rogaine, I'll give you a brief history.
Mm-hmm.
Rogaine was actually really does regrow hair, for like male pattern baldness.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing that I can tell you for a fact regrows hair. But the catch is this. You have to use it every day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think it's like twice a day. And the second you stop using it, the hair that Rogaine has regrown will fall out.
I used that for 3 years.
It's a marketing genius,
Nobody's
actually.
ever said that before. It's
I used
kinda
Rogaine
interesting.
for 3 years in college.
I got sick off of Rogaine.
It was a high blood pressure medication.
Do you drink
at
it?
first?
No.
No, it's topical. Actually, when it first came out, it was a
Topical, you put it on
pill.
the top.
And, like, men and women were taking it, and they were growing hair, like, all over their face, their legs, their arms.
Ooh.
So they had to reformulate it into a topical solution so you can
Had a bunch of wolf
pinpoint the
boys.
bald areas.
They were growing hair in their stomachs and on their. It was just.
They were growing
Did they
hair, like,
grow
all
a
over their
dorsal
bodies.
fin
They're
in
like,
the
wait a
back?
minute, this isn't working.
Now, I disagree with you on the very second you stop using it, but it took me like a month.
In a couple months,
Yeah,
it will be gone.
It was actually less than that. About a month, everything that I'd regrown was gone. And they say
Right.
that the younger you are when you start it, the better the chances of success. And they came out with oh gosh, what was the pill they came out with after Rogaine?
Um,
I don't remember what it was.
Viagra?
God, they've come up with so many.
That was way after.
Because that would keep it up the whole time.
But
They should merge Viagra and Rogaine, and then you would keep your hair and it would spark up.
I don't even.
for like
you
hours
just
on
really
end.
took it there.
Yeah, I know. This is Saturday morning show, right? But I can't remember what it was called. But it was one of these things. It was like, if you take this pill to regrow your hair, then you can, don't do, and basically don't let anyone within a 5-foot radius of you, or you would kill them.
What about Maury's wigs from Goodfellas?
Yeah, don't take that one. Whatever that one was, don't take it.
Right.
It makes you wonder if maybe they didn't set it up like that.
So
Where,
What, to kill people within a 5-foot radius?
Yes. And also,
Yeah, that would be-
that
but
the
you'd
Rogaine,
have great hair.
that if you quit taking our product, your hair's going to fall out. I mean,
Well, at the time, it was
what
the
if-
only thing on the
You're
market.
telling me with modern technology they couldn't made that better. That's marketing genius. So now you're stuck doing this product for the rest of your life unless you want to be bald. I mean, that's genius.
Yeah, but
Whoever
it makes
thought
you
of that is
wonder,
brilliant.
is that something really, I don't know.
Well,
It makes you wonder if they couldn't figure that out,
I
and we
just-
didn't just
Well,
leave
exactly.
Rogaine was really the first medication on the market that would regrow hair. And I think just about anyone, when I started taking it, I was, I think, 17.
it out. Really?
Yeah, and insurance wouldn't cover it, so my dermatologist wrote a letter to the insurance company that said that it was having a psychological. I mean, I was 17 years old. I had long hair. I don't know if Susan, I don't know if you remember, but I had like big hair and a mullet. And
Mullet,
was rocking
mullet.
the.
Nothing
With a
wrong
rocker
with
mullet.
mullets.
There wasn't in 1989 when I was 17, but he wrote a letter to the insurance company, and they.
You're
decided
17
they
in
would-
1989?
Yep. Yep. And then I took it till I was about 21, and so I guess that's 4 years. The only reason I stopped using it, it just got to be a pain in the tushy. I mean,
I don't think you're supposed to put it there.
Yeah. It is a topical.
CJ drank it
that would
and you
explain some
put it-
things. That would explain some things.
I bet it was real fluffy when you sat down.
Yeah, it was. Never a cold seat. But anyway, but yeah, I just got tired of it. You have to apply it like twice a day, once in the morning and
Right.
once in the evening.
Yeah. It just made me
Right.
sick. I don't,
Did it work for you though? I mean,
no.
did not.
Because
work.
I didn't know what was causing me to be, or what caused me to be sick. And then I found out it was Rogaine. So after like a week.
Oh,
I was
wow.
just like, nope.
Oh.
Now, have you heard any funny, like jokes about bald?
What?
That's what I kind of like. Like when when you go bald in the front, it means you're sexy, and when you go bald in the back, it means you think a lot, and when they meet, you just think you're sexy. Or it's not.
Yeah, I've never heard any of that.
I've never heard of any of that.
Really? I guess because I've always had to defend myself
Andy
against
likes
being
to
bald.
make things up, and he likes to say them on the radio
made that
and see
up.
if anybody listening would agree. And I
You're
heard of
smart
that.
and sexy.
Yeah.
And the stuff like Nioxin, let me just clarify. Like Nioxin and solutions like that, like the shampoos and stuff, will keep the hair that you already have. It does not regrow hair.
And doesn't some of that stuff just actually kind of make it look thicker?
It can make it look thicker, but it just makes you keep the hair that you already have. So like Nioxin stuff and Murad does not regrow hair.
Right,
and that's where a lot of people get confused. The only one that actually regrows hair is Rogaine. But then you're stuck with a stinky head and stuck using it for the rest of your life.
It's sticky too.
I think you get a good look, man. Stick with it.
I'm not. I don't do it now. I was 21 when I stopped using it. So that was just like 4 or 5 years ago that I quit.
Yeah.
Fine.
We hear people in the background. What are they doing?
Now, do you do your? You said you had kids in the background that are having. Would you say lollipops?
No, I give them popsicles for breakfast just to keep them quiet for a little bit, and they have finished them. But they were the no sugar added super fruit antioxidant popsicles.
What a mom.
That sounds like a lot of fun for a Saturday morning there, Susan.
All right.
Yeah.
Sugar-free
Get them all sugared up before I take them to my brother's.
Now, I just lost my train of thought. You had a question.
No, I didn't, but I'll make one up.
Yeah, make one up.
All right. So what do you think about the dry air down in Dallas? What about the hair difference down there? Do you have a lot of people? Oh, I've always heard that people go bald because they wear hats. And in Texas, I think a lot of guys wear hats down in Cowtown and Fort Worth. Does it hurt your feelings?
If you wear a hat all the time, you're suffocating your hair. You're suffocating your scalp.
So it's true.
Really?
So I don't know if that's a fact.
I don't wear hats.
I don't know if it's a fact, but it seems to be pretty substantial.
So
you know what I mean?
Like cowboys down in Texas.
Yeah. Does it hurt your feelings? I'm sorry.
Actually, not really. I've barely seen any bald men here.
I know.
To be honest with you.
I think what you're saying is true. Does it hurt your feelings when somebody comes in and gets a really good haircut and you fix it and they put their 10-gallon and they walk out the door?
Oh my God, that makes me so mad.
Yeah,
like right after I fix it up and I put the pomade in, they put their baseball hat back on or their cowboy hat back on. I'm just like, really?
Hey, Susan.
You know, my name's on that. Show me off.
Susan,
I want to get her back. She's fun.
Yeah, we've got about 30 seconds left, and we got to wrap up. But if someone wants to get in contact with you to make a hair appointment, how would they go about doing that if they're in the Dallas area?
Contact Peyton Thomas Salon in South Lake.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you being on.
And make an appointment with me.
Busy book, huh?
Very busy book.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you being up so early to do this for us, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Great. Thanks a lot.
Awesome.
All right, thanks. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.